Hi guys, today we're going to be doing Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone by J.K. Rowling, part 13, and let's get to it. So let me find the page of where we stopped on. Oh, this is originality. We need to look at the journey. Okay, here we are. Wait a second. Okay, here we are. We're reading 6 pages today. There was nothing else for it. Excuse me, Harry, said the plump woman. Hello, dear, she said. First time I caught... Oh, never mind. We already read this. He pointed to Harry's forehead. Harry pulled back his bangs to show the lightning scar. Ron stared. So that's who you know who? Yes, said Harry, but I can't remember it. Nothing, said Ron eagerly. Well, I can remember lots of green light, but nothing else. Wow, said Ron. He just sat and stared at Harry for a few moments. Then, as though he suddenly realized what he was doing, he looked quickly out of the window again. Are you all your family wizards? Said Harry, who found Ron just interested as Ron founded him. Yes, I think so, said Ron. I think my mom got second cousin who is an accountant, but we never talked to him. The Weasels are clearly one of those old wizarding families, Ron said. I heard you went to live with muggles. What are they like? Horrible. Well, not all of them. My uncle and aunt and cousins are, though. I wish I had 3 wizard brothers. 5, said Ron. For the same reason, he was looking gloomy. I'm the 6th in our family to go to Hogwarts. Well, you could say I've got a lot to live up to. Bill and Charlie have already left. Bill was head boy. Charlie was captain of Quidditch. And Percy perfect. Now Percy the perfect. Fred and George mess around a lot. But they get really good marks. And everyone thinks they're really funny. Everyone accepts me to do with, all the others. But I don't know it's a big deal because they did it first. You never get anything new either with 5 brothers. I got Bill's old robes, Charlie's old wand, and Percy's old rat. Ron reached inside his pocket and pulled out a fat gray rat, which was asleep. His name's Scabbers, and he's useless. He hardly ever wakes up. Percy got an owl from his dad for being made the perfect, but couldn't Scabbers instead. Ron's ear went pink. He seems to think he'd said too much, but he went out staring out the window. Harry didn't think there was anything wrong with not being able to afford an owl. After all, he never had any money until a month ago, and he told Ron so about having all duly clothes to wear and never getting a proper birthday present. This seemed to cheer Ron up. And until Hagrid told me, I don't know anything about being a wizard or my parents or Voldemort. Ron guessed. What? Said Harry. You said you know whose name, said Ron, shouting, both shocked and impressed. I'd have Dot, you of all people. I'm not trying to be brave or anything. Say the name, said Harry. I never knew you shouldn't. See what I mean? I've got loads to learn. I bet, he added, voicing for the first time something had been worrying him a lot. I bet I'm the worst in the class. You won't be. There's loads of people that come from Muggle families. They'll learn quick enough. While they had been talking, the train carried them out to London. They were speeding past fields full of cows and sheep. They were quiet for a time, watching the field and the lanes flick past. Around 12:30, there was a great clattering outside in the corridor, and a smiling, dripping woman slid back their door and said, "Anything off the cart, dears?" Harry, who hadn't had breakfast, leaped to his feet. But Ron's ears were pink again, and he muttered that he'd bought sandwiches. Harry was into the corridor. He had never had any money for candy with the Dursleys, and now he had pockets of rattling gold and silver. He was ready to buy many Mars bars as he could carry. But the old woman didn't have Mars bars. What she had was Bertie's Roties, every flavor beans, Dubal's best blowing gum, chocolate frogs, pumpkin patries, Heartland cakes, licorice wands, and a number of strange things Harry had never seen in his life. Not wanting to miss anything, he got some of everything and paid the woman 11 silver Snickers and 7 bronze nuts. Ron stared at Harry, but it all back in the compartment and tipped it into an empty seat. "Hungry, are you?" "Starving," said Harry, taking a large bite out of the pumpkin pastry. Ron had taken out a lumpy package and unwrapped it. There was 4 sandwiches inside. He pulled one of them apart and said, "He always forgets I don't like corned beef. Swap you one of these," said Harry, holding up the pastry. "Go on. You don't want this. It's all dry." He hadn't got much time, he added quickly. "Now you know, with 5 of us." "Go on, have a pastry," said Harry, who had never had anything to share before, or indeed anyone to share with. It was a nice feeling, sitting there with Ron, eating their way through all Harry pastries, cakes, and candies. The sandwiches lay forgotten. "What are these?" said Harry asked Ron, holding up the pack of chocolate frogs. "They're not really frogs, are they?" He started to feel something. "No," said Ron, but see what the card is. I am missing a grandpa." What? "Oh, of course. You wouldn't miss the chocolate frogs. Have cards inside of them. You know, to collect famous witches and wizards. I have about 500. But I ain't got a Garma or Plumedy." Harry unwrapped the chocolate frog and picked up the card. It shows a man face, half moon glasses, and a long crooked nose, silver hair, beard, and mustache. Underneath the picture was Albus Dumbledore. "So this is Dumbledore?" said Harry. "Don't tell me you've never heard of Dumbledore," said Harry. "Can I have a frog? Maybe I'll get a Rippa." "Thanks." Harry turned over the card and read, "Albus Dumbledore, currently headmaster of Hogwarts. Considered most of these greatest wizards of modern times. Dark Wizard Gurwanda in 1945 for the discovery of 12 uses of dragon blood and its work on economy, with partner Nicholas Flamel and Professor Dumbledore. Enjoys chamber music and timpani bowling. Harry turned the card over and saw with his astonishment that Dumbledore's face had disappeared. He's gone. You can't expect him to hang out all day. He'll be back. No, I've got Moana again. I have about 6 of her. Do you want it? You can start collecting. Ron's eyes sprayed to the pile of chocolate frogs, waiting to be unwrapped. Help yourself, said Harry. But in, the Muggle world, people just say put in photos, do they? What? They all move at all. Ron sounded amazed, weird. Harry stared at Dumbledore, sidled back to the picture on the card, gave him a small smile. Ron was more interested in eating the frogs than looking at famous witches and wizard cards. But Harry could not keep his eyes off of them. Soon he was not only Dumbledore and Moronga, but the headest of witchcraft, Umbrook, Grunning, Crease, Pardisa, and Merlin. Finally, he tore his eyes away from the Druidess Coralina, who was scratching her nose to the back of Bertie Bott's every flavor beans. You gotta be careful with those, Ron warned Harry. When they say every flavor, they mean every flavor, Get all the ordinary ones like chocolate, peppermint, and marmalade. But when you get spinach or liver and tripe, George reckons. Wait, the booger flavor one once. Ron picked up a green bean and looked at it carefully and bit into the corner. Blar, see sprouts. There are good time eating in every flavor. Harry got toast, coconut, baked bean, strawberry, curry, grass, coffee, sardine, and even brave enough to nibble an end of the funny gray one Ron wouldn't touch, which turned out to be pepper. The countryside, now flying past the window, was becoming wilder. The neat fields had gone. Now there was the woods, twisting rivers of dark green. Neat fields have gone, and the woods twisting wilder. The neat rivers of dark green hills. There was a knock on the door with a compartment, and a round-faced boy, Harry has passed a class for 9 3/4, came in. He looked tearful. Sorry, he said. But have you seen the toad at all? When they shook their heads, he wailed, I've lost him. He keeps trying to getting away from me. He'll turn up, said Harry. Yes, said the boy miserably. Well, if you see him, he left. Do you know why he's so bothered? Said Ron. If I brought him a toad, I'd lose it quickly, as I could. Mind you, I brought Scrabbers, so I can't talk. The rat is still snoozing on Ron's lap, but might have died, and you wouldn't want to see the difference, said Ron in disgust. I tried to turn him yellow yesterday to make him more interesting, but the spell didn't work. I'll show you. Look. Rummaging around the trunk and pulled out a very bladder-looking wand. It was chipped in places, and something white was glinted on the end. Unicorn hair literally nearly poking out. Anyway, open again. The toadless boy was back, but in time the there was a girl with him. She had already been wearing her new Hogwarts robe. Had anyone seen my robe? Vito lost one, she said. She had bossy sort of voice with bushy brown hair and rather front teeth. Would they already had told if we'd seen it, said Ron, but the girl wasn't listening. She was looking at the one in his hand. Are you doing magic? Let me see it then. She sat down. Ron looked taken aback. All right, he cleared his throat. Sunshine Daisy, Butter, Mellow, turned the stupid fat rat yellow. He waved his Ron and nothing happened. Scraper stayed gray and fast asleep. Are you sure that's a spell? Said the girl. Well, it's not very good, is it? I've tried a few simple spells just for practice, and it's all worked for me. No one in my family's magic at all. It was ever such a surprise when I got my letter, but I just so pleaded, of course. I mean, it was the best school of witchcraft here I've ever heard. I've learned of the course by heart, of course. It just hoped it will be enough. I'm Herminger. By the way, who are you? And we're gonna stop there. I hope I see you next time. Bye.